Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up, my people? What's up? Happy Friday, everybody. Let's see who we got in the building. I didn't put my little intro on this time, y'all, because this gonna be a short live. I did not plan on going live today because it's Friday. My baby on his way. We got plans, so I won't be on here long. But I got some stuff to say, okay? Let me see who we got in the building first before I talk my ish. And unfortunately, I gotta keep it censored because y'all know what I always say, YouTube is a business, baby. So I'm gonna get my coins on this live. Hey Connie, hey NXS say I'm just gonna wait right here. I don't want to miss a second of this drag session. Hey Mikey, hey Treasure Life, Erica Claiborne, we got Miss Cheryl Wagner, we got Miss Green Eyes, she say working, Miss Robin Lots, let's see, who else? Miss Yolanda White, we got Alicia, we got Miss Lolita, Miss Gloria, Miss Lysander, Kay Monet. We got Nika, Miss Lawanda, Christy, Get Right with Elby, Miss Amelia, Miss Nancy, Latoya 714. We got April. Shout out to April because I seen you in them comments, baby. We got Larry Lou, Sweetly Favored, Toya Wilson. I'm Chosen, love you. We got Maya, we got Miss Cynthia Craig, Nubian Queen, Scorpio Goddess Latte, Salita's 40s Club, Sabrina, K Brown, we got Tamika McMurray, Miss Charlene, Miss Lisa Clowney, 6'5 King. What's up, bro? He say Sleepy talking about you on Facebook. I see. I see it. Pretty Green Eyes. Let me see, Miss Patricia. Y'all, he lucky. Let me tell you something, sir. You lucky I can't show my. He lucky I can't do what I want to do and say what I want to say on here. Cause I want to show him how we get down in Louisiana. I really do, y'all. But y'all, y'all know I run my platform strictly business. But I'm gonna give him a little taste. Hold on, let me finish my introduction. Twin Girl Carla, Brittany Davis, Miss Angel, Black Farney. We got Latoya Pinkston, Miss Annette, Lady Leo, Love Cat. Rosanette, shout out to you for being a 6-month member. If y'all don't have a membership, go grab one. Because I might do a part 2 for members only where I can really pop my ish. And because you can't cuss on here. You can't cuss, y'all. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, baby. Because I'm really trying, y'all. Nessa Fun Size. Rebecca, the Big Gamer. Thank you, Alisa, for the super sticker. Love you, girl. Miss Claudette, Jazzy Red, Prosperity. Nubian Queen, Miss Andy. Latessa, Miss Red, Terry Dow, my bro. Listen, and shout out to the trolls that's in the bushes, cause y'all can't comment. I put it to where they gotta watch, but they can't comment, y'all, cause I knew they was coming. I knew they was coming. So y'all can subscribe and watch, but y'all can't comment. Sit this one out. Sit this one out, baby. I'm so weak. I was like, let me fix them real quick. Because they be waiting to talk they ish from them fake pages. I put it for 2 days. I put it for 2 days, Latte. You seen it? I wish YouTube wouldn't tell them nothing. I wish they just they come to comment and it don't put that disclaimer. They gonna feel so played. Watch, I'm gonna have so many people subscribing to my channel then unsubscribing because they can't comment. Ah, I am so weak. Hey, Miss Judy, Miss Nina. I'm trying to say, dang, I'm gonna have problems with getting paid if you can't cuss. You can say certain stuff, but it just depends, because if once they hit you with a ad suitability, you ain't gonna make nothing off your live. So you gotta really censor yourself unless you're on members only. You can go in on members only. I don't care, y'all. I know they saying stuff in the comments because people been sending me screenshots. I have not went to this man page, but because I didn't want to make myself mad, and then I really came on here and cut up. But my people been sending me screenshots. Send me a few screenshots. And I seen some of the stuff the trolls saying in the comments. I don't care about stuff like that, y'all. They gonna say what they want. Y'all know how the game go when it comes to you talking about somebody they support. You know, they be in their feelings. Oh, she upset. She miserable. Baby, that does nothing to how I actually live my real life. Like, it's not misery over here. I promise you. It ain't obsessed. It ain't none of that. Oh, she talk about her every day. Y'all know that's not even true. I can't help what my supporters put in the comments. If they make a comment about the ex-wife, I can't help that. Like, my platform, pretty much all our platforms was built off of the true supporters. So, which y'all support us too, but I can't help the fact that I might make a post and y'all comment something in the comments about a certain person. I have no control over that. That's who y'all feel is relative to, then that's what y'all feel. And I feel like a lot of people take situations like that and run with it, and they should not. Like, because you don't know if somebody posted something, you don't know who is directed towards to even feel a certain way unless you guilty. Because y'all know one thing about a subliminal: if you guilty, baby, it's gonna hit you in your chest, okay? But I don't have no control over what people put in the comments. And I feel like that's why a lot of times they think all my lives is dedicated to the ex-wife. If you go back and look at my content, look at the captions. It is what it is. What the captions say, what I caption my lives, that's what the lives are about. Real life experiences and stuff that come out on the internet. And if a supporter mentions somebody's name from the saga, they act like the name is gold or in a chastity belt. Like, you can't talk up. Like, come on now. This is the internet. These gatekeepers over certain people that's putting their business out on the internet. Y'all gotta chill, because y'all popping y'all ish and talking about who y'all want, but y'all want to try to dictate who other people talk about. It don't work like that, baby. The internet ain't started like this. They act like the internet just started with this saga. This been going on. It ain't just start here. I don't get it. Like, these people are crazy. When they be saying, oh, she obsessed, I'll be laughing my ass off. Or she a hater. Like, that's the best you can do? Do you actually watch the content? Y'all know for a fact I literally gave this girl props when she cut her hair. I said, oh, it looked nice on her. I'm not a hater. I don't care what she got. Like, I'm convinced they don't know what it means to be a hater. Like, at the end of the day, people gonna speak on stuff that's put out on the internet. That's how the internet works. And when it comes to Mr. Sleepy and him, y'all, before I even get into him, I gotta read his stuff so I can respond appropriately, because I'm gonna try to get through this without laughing, because y'all know I'm silly. Hey, Bronx girl. She said, I saw it was in your comments. Drop the link, the member link, so I can resubscribe. Chosen, put my members link in the chat, please. Hey, Spicy Brown. Chosen said, I started the original comment. Your dog gonna holler and it went viral. Hey, Simone. Hey, Miss Jackie. Miss Marshawn. Listen, Miss Marshawn, I don't know if possible, I'm gonna drop the link in a little bit, because I got somebody coming up, but I want you to come up if you can, because I want to ask you some stuff. So, because I know you follow that religion, so let me know in the comments if you could come up in a few Hold on, y'all. Let me stir my food. Hey, Anonymous. Love you, girl. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm in here cooking. Like I said, I was not supposed to go live today. But since somebody want my attention, we're going to give them a little bit. Hold on, D. I'm coming, y'all. Stir my food. Gotta add some water. Didi, hush. Ain't nobody here. Hush it. Ain't nobody here but us. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm in the kitchen because, like I said, I am cooking. Latessa says he need to check himself while trying to say something about you. How do he think God looking at him? We all know you don't talk about her daily. Why say he wasn't at the divorce party now? And I'm gonna get into all of that, y'all, because I have a response to everything he said. Guys, 665 King saying he going to say what in the truth is going on here. That guy is lame and faker than a $6 bill. I'm like, why he even tag LaTrue? Like, why you tagging this man in this? Like, he sent me. I'm a blogger, baby. I spoke on. I didn't go looking for your stuff or digging nothing up or paying back for background checks. Everything about you is on the internet. And guess what? At least 80% of it came from you know who. So what we put out, what I put out is on the internet, sir. You literally, it's the hypocrisy for me though, because you literally doing the same thing. You a blogger, you got a podcast just like I have. And you talking about people in judgment, and might I say it ain't righteous, because you're literally talking about people. I did a video and compared a clip where you're talking about women twerking at birthday parties and in front of the kids, and I spoke on the fact that you don't hold your BM to that same standard. So you can judge people, you know, that's not around you or don't have an invested interest, but the people that's closest to you, you don't have no words, because you literally make posts and put pictures up and say certain things, and guess who it describes to the T? But you don't speak on her behavior. So the fact that you can't speak on the behavior of the ones closest to you, but you trying to judge other people, is very hypocritical, in my opinion. We literally doing the same thing. The only difference is you covering yours up with Bible scriptures. That's the only difference, baby. The only difference. And in half of them, you're not even using them in the right context. Be sounding crazy. It ain't personal, it's business. I'm speaking on what's on the internet. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. My name is Look at God 211 now. It was Tamika McMurray to let you know I'm still here. Love your YouTube. Okay, thank you, girl. Miss Marshawn said, okay, I'm at work, but I'll keep checking in. Okay. Hey, Tiff S. Hey, Queen Rona. Hey, Beautiful Ashes. Hey, Treasure. Love you. She said, who I gotta fight? Because, child, this is my one and only response to him. If he puts something else out and I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it, okay? Who he think he is? Better watch your tone if I go tell your elder. Did you get permission from your elder to address me? Like you say you had to get permission to be petty with LaTrue. This is YouTube. Y'all, this man said, if I don't stop being messy, I'm going to hell. Oh my God. It was so funny. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? Hey, Miss White. I honestly, y'all, to keep it a buck, I would respect him more because one thing about the internet, you can't be hypocritical. If you talking about people on the internet, you can't get mad when people say something about you. And y'all know they done said plenty about me, and I don't never address nothing. But my problem with him is when he's tried to condemn me. You don't have that type of power, sir. The nerve of you. You not God. How you think you gonna condemn somebody for doing the same thing that you're doing? Literally. You're literally judging people on the internet in a negative fashion. Yes, the Bible does say judge, but they say judge righteous judgment. It says judge a righteous judgment. And you not doing that. Maybe in your eyes you are, but from the outside looking in, we don't see that. We see you throwing subliminals at LaTrue. LaTrue post they eating shrimp for breakfast. Here you come with the Bible say the shrimp is the roach of the sea. So you, what you call that? That's very messy. Very. You watching that man page posting subliminals. So for you to get on here and like I said, I have no issue with him responding to the stuff I said, y'all, because everybody has a right to respond to something that's put out about them on the internet if they choose so. But when you start condemning and thinking what you say is gold, like you could send me to hell, child, if you don't go sit down, who told you that? Who put that in your ear? It don't work like that. It does not work. This is the internet. Last time I checked, hey, if I miss speaking off subject, I got the link to CNN Diddy. It's given that men don't care about them kids. Hey, Connie. What's up, bro? What's up, Cheesy? Hey, Kimberly W. Shout out to everybody that's just getting in the chat. Chrissy loves purple. Shout out to all of y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. If you're not a member of my channel, please go and grab your membership. If you are, please renew that membership. Listen, the 21st is coming, baby. Renew the memberships, y'all. Hey, Honeybee. Hey, Nika. Hey, Ariane. Okay. Shout out to everybody. So, the first thing I want to address, y'all. Hold on. Wait. Who sent me that? Thank you, Nika, for the cash app. Love you, girl. The first thing I want to address is the comment that Jaffe put. Let me find it because I got a screenshot. Somebody sent it to me. Now, keep in mind, y'all, I'm not mad at Jaffe. And this is why, and why I say that is, everybody's perceptions of things are different, right? Somebody messaged me and said, oh, Jaffe talking about you, talking big ish about you, throw a sub, da da da. So this is why I don't just pop off when I get information, because when I seen what he put, I didn't find nothing wrong with that outside of one thing. Let me find it so I can read it. He didn't say nothing bad, because he could have been real disrespectful, but he didn't. But what he did put, where's that screenshot? So Jaffe commented and said, because before I even say that, the fact that you tag another man in your post for a woman speaks volumes. Like, what was supposed to take place, sir? Like, what was supposed to happen to me? You tag a man in your post to do what? That's what I want to know. Because you could have came straight to the source. If you got an issue with my videos and what I put up, you could have easily, I don't have you blocked on YouTube. We could have spoke like adults. Like, you could have came straight to the source if you had a big issue with what I put, but it must have struck a nerve, because this is not the first conversation or video or live about you on YouTube. We've been talking about your absence since the saga. And the only reason why you was and we had stopped talking, the only reason why you was brought back up is because of the part that you have been playing lately with the pettiness, the subliminals and all of that, but you speaking against it. And I did grant y'all, if y'all support me, y'all follow me, then y'all know, because I see people say that, oh, she don't call out the truth and she don't say nothing he do wrong. That's a lie, because I said multiple times things that I didn't like and call the truth out on stuff. The difference is it's a way to call out people you support, because I'm not dragging him and moving the way y'all want me to move. Y'all don't consider it calling him out. It don't work like that. Are y'all doing that to the people y'all support? Because if I could recall, a video clip came out, a recording with the ex-wife admitting that it was only the tote incident and verbal, and I ain't seen not one person call her out that was on that side or speak on it. So we can't be hypocrites. Just like y'all talking against him, what I need to join in for? Y'all doing enough dragging to this man. This man been dragged since day. Y'all keep forgetting that he was the villain in the storyline until the facts started coming out. Let's keep that in the back of our mind. He was the villain until the facts started coming out. And then the temperature started switching up. We can't forget that part. He's been dragged. So we're not going to play follow the leader. Let's not act like this is not how support goes. When you support somebody, you're not going to embarrass them publicly. I could call him. I done called him out on plenty of lives. And I also, another thing I want to address is I seen somebody said, Momo had a graduation and he didn't attend. So she had her popcorn like she waiting to see, or am I going to address that too? One, I didn't know nothing about Momo having a graduation because I don't follow the wife. I've said this multiple times. I don't follow her. I don't follow the baby daddy number one. I don't follow none of these people. I literally have sources who send me information and screenshots for me to speak on it. If you go to these people pages, I don't follow none of them at all. The wife had me blocked on all her pages, been having me blocked, which I felt that was unnecessary because I don't go on her page anyways. Like I said, I don't even want to put my sources out there. I will say vouch, but y'all don't have to. But that's where I get my information from and I speak on it accordingly. I'm not following these people's lifestyles. I did not know that baby graduated today. So for the one who said, can you speak on that because LaTrue wasn't there? Can we find out if LaTrue wasn't there because he didn't know it? He didn't know about it? Because that's very much possible. Was the wife and Himzel in attendance? Because it's very much possible that she might have never wanted him to be there because Himzel was there. So if he didn't know about it, but if he knew about it and he wasn't there, that's a totally different story. Then we definitely can call it out. If he knew about his baby's graduation and he just didn't attend, we could definitely call it out. Because I'm going to be fair. But let's not forget about the issue that I actually have, which is with baby daddy number one because of what he posted today. Lupac, you done hit a nerve. But wise. Joffrey didn't come for me though, y'all. He didn't come for me. Hey, Sunshine. I don't feel like he came for me. And I'm gonna read his message. Hey, JB. So Joffrey posted, she's in it to make money. She's figured out that her audience only wants to hear about Bree and anything attached to her from a negative light, so she's milking the cow. Trust me, ain't no way she don't see the BS that clown be doing over there. Doing. She ain't made one video about the stuff he does, and it's because she's afraid of losing her audience. Okay, I don't have an issue with what he posted, y'all. I don't feel like he was dragging me, because pretty much all of that is facts. YouTube is a business. I've been saying this since day one. I can't invest my time into something and not get paid. Everybody on here, for the majority, is making money off of social media. I would be a fool to be on here for free. I have 3 kids. I have a household. So that's a fact, And the only thing I disagree with is when he said she's afraid of losing her audience, because I know how the algorithm works on YouTube. It's not so much I'm afraid of losing my audience, is that I choose to still speak on certain things because I have plenty of videos on other stuff as well. When you start over, when you build your platform on a certain topic, yes, you gain an audience from what you're talking about, right? So you do have to rebuild your audience. I'm not there yet. I'm choosing not to rebuild my audience yet, if that makes sense. Because I'm still trying to balance my time between YouTube and what I actually have going on outside of YouTube. So once I get to the point where I completely make YouTube not a primary, but a secondary income, then yeah, we'll get to that. But I'm not there yet. So I don't have an issue with what Jaffe said, y'all. I mean, he didn't disrespect me, you know. So I really don't have an issue with what he said. Let me see. Okay, next. Let's wait. Miss White said, Lupac, seems like you've captured someone's attention. That's what it's given. Ciao. Hey, Ilka. Why he mad at me? Baby, people been talking about you. It ain't just started. Trust me. It ain't just started. Uh, exactly. Who gonna check me? Are you going to leave this up? I miss who you were saying. Of course. I don't take lives down. I don't take lives down, baby. Hey, Miss Lady. Yes, Bushwatchers. I know y'all probably mad y'all can't comment, but hit the like button. Cause y'all enjoy the the content too, cause y'all in here every time I go live. Okay, so let me try to hurry up, y'all, cause I ain't gonna be on here long. So Sleepy Pose, what in the LaTrue is going on here? Tag Robert Hampton. Is this your people? So I'm going through YouTube, about to watch me some whatever that is. Then I see SHOTS fire at me. See, I told y'all I be minding my business. That's not minding your business, sir. He said, but let me debunk the lies. Well, they say I was at my BM divorce party dancing, shaking a leg. Who said that? Because I didn't say that. Anybody heard me say he was at his BM divorce party shaking a leg? What I said was, you had time to go to your BM divorce party, but not your child's graduation. And you, as far as debunking a lie, I got that tea from your page. You the one who went on a reel saying you was gonna be pulling up to your ex divorce party. That's where everybody got that from, sir. So I didn't see a video where you double back and said you didn't show up or you didn't go. What we seen was you saying you was gonna probably be in attendance, right? That you was on your motorcycle in the area and the area code this in the scene, and child, if you don't go sit down, you ain't debunking ish. So he says, I really got those moves though. But back to the point, they said I was having a good time. They seen me there. Who said that? Please provide receipts of somebody saying who said they seen him there. He must be talking about somebody else right here, y'all, because I didn't say that. I didn't say nothing about him in the club dancing. I seen him there having a good time, shaking a leg. That was not on my live. That might be somebody else he's referring to. So he said, that's actually, that's funny. I actually did a ministry that night and hopped on my PS5. Then the next morning did the other podcast. Go fact check me. You will see the proof. Next, who is this troll? He called me a troll, y'all. You always a troll and they don't like what you put out. And then that's when he tagged Jaffe. You heard of this woman before? Where did she come from? Laugh out loud. So I got some messages saying, tune in, blah, blah. Hey, sis, you know people have... Okay, this is where it gets good. Hey, sis, you know people have to work for a living and clock in. I have 7 beautiful kids, mouths to feed. Sometime a father is not going to make every single event, especially working in this white man system where they want to fire the black man for every single thing. We are the last to get hired and the first to get fired. You can't use that with me. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. When you put yourself in situations like that, I feel like you're not the first person to be, maybe he's trying to say racially profiled, or he having situations at his job where he can't take off for any given thing. Well, if that's the case, then you shouldn't post certain things alluding to being in attendance for certain things, and you know this is your situation at your job, because people are going to assume otherwise. Hence the live I did. That's not an excuse. You might have 7 kids, granted, but guess what? A graduation you speak of, and I'm gonna get to a post he made about time invested in kids being important, right? He speak against fake social media dads and all these different things, but you missing the crucial moments. Graduation is major. And if LaTruth missed Momo's and he knew about it, he wrong too. Period. So he said, where am I at? If you read the Bible and stop being messy, you will understand that. What? Wait. Okay, show me in the Bible where it says, ACEs, you know people have to work for a living and clock in. Y'all, this whole message is giving guilty, is giving deflection, all of that. Like at the end of the day, sir, just charge it to guilt, charge it to a guilty conscience. Cause my whole issue with you is, I feel like you came from out of nowhere. Yes, granted, we always, speaking on the saga, it was thick in the saga, whatever. People were wondering where you were for very important moments and things that came out on social media. You was as quiet as a church mouse. It was a certain situation where it involved CA, and you charged it to a scripture in the Bible about disciplining a child. So you got to understand that when certain things come out on social media, people are going to perceive them the way they perceive things, period, based off of what's presented. We literally seen how this thing unfolded and play out, and you were absent. You didn't speak on stuff that a real father would definitely speak on. And then when you finally come out and do speak, you said you had to get permission. Basically, like you getting permission to be petty with LaTruth on the internet. On some clickbait-ish at that. Because you made it seem to the people that that podcast you did, where you so say was exposing the truth and the lie and all these different things, you barely spoke on anything. And when people would ask you certain questions, you would deflect to something totally different that y'all was speaking on in the live, like the mama twerking at the birthday party with the cartoon characters and stuff. That had nothing to do with what you clickbait them people into come and watch. So you definitely know what you're doing when it comes to this blogging and internet stuff. While you speak against other people that's doing it. That's why I say don't be a hypocrite, because it's getting very hypocritical. The only difference between me and you is you attaching Bible scriptures with yours to really try to draw more people in. Like you all holier than thou. So he says, if you read the Bible and stop being messy, you will understand that. But if you don't repent and stop being in everyone's business, being messy, the Lord got a special place for you. He say he hate a gossiper and a busybody in everyone's business. Is that not what he's doing, y'all? When he do those podcasts showcasing all these different people on the internet minding their business, is he not in everyone's business? Does the Lord not have a special place for him too? Please let me know. Because we doing the same thing, brother. Literally. But this is what got me. So he decides to drop a scripture on me. 1 Peter 4:15. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, a thief, an evildoer, or as a busybody in other people's matters. Hypocritical. He lucky I'm not petty, because every time he posts a video in somebody else's business with his unrighteous judgment, I'll go in the comments and say, and put this scripture. Busybody in other people's matters. You're doing the same thing. What makes what you putting out there better than what I talk about? Because I'm not dragging nobody on my platform. Granted, I threw a few jokes, clowning with my audience. But it wasn't to hurt nobody's feelings. It wasn't detrimental. It wasn't malicious. Y'all know I'm silly. I'm goofy. But I'm not dragging nobody on my platform. I haven't been dragging Bree on my platform. Y'all know that if y'all actually watch my lives. And most of my content that I have been presenting lately has been about foot meat. Because that's what my supporters been wanting to talk about. It hasn't been about Bree. Granted, somebody might bring her up, but it's not about her. For the ones who got obsessed in their mouth. Obsessed is y'all actually watching people content just to see if somebody gonna mention her name. That's obsessed. That's obsessed, baby. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, hanging with Miss D. Angela Anegna. Now he was trying to bash you, but it didn't work. I feel like he shouldn't have tagged him anyways. At the end of the day, y'all know how I feel when it comes. Y'all know how I feel when it comes to other content creators. Y'all know I don't do the whole bashing, going back and forth with other content creators. I don't do that on my platform. I don't have time for that. So, and that's how I've been running my platform. And I just don't have time for that. I really don't. I really don't. So I choose not to engage into stuff like that. Like I said, I didn't find what he said offensive. Some of y'all might have because y'all protective over me, but I didn't find it offensive. He didn't disrespect me, call me out of my name or none of that. So I don't have no, my gripe is with this grown man tagging another grown man to confront me or whatever he thought he was doing. Like, sir, you could have came under my live if you had an issue. Like, you could have made a comment under my live. I'm a blogger. I'm on YouTube. My content not just about you. People been talking about you. I know you see the comments in your post because you be going back and forth with the people, accusing all these people of being the truth. Like me. Hold on, y'all. Let me stir my food. He literally be telling everybody they the truth, or you get a troll saying, "Oh, that's the truth. Yeah, that's a fake page," and he running with it. That man ain't entertaining you like that. You the one stalking his page and talking about him. And I'm about to tell y'all the reason why I said what I said about him missing that graduation. Hold on, give me a second. I don't understand people. It's the people who think they can talk about people, but when somebody say something about them it's the end of the world. Oh, why you doing this and why you doing that, and you can't say this or you can't. Child, you don't go sit down. Okay, let me see. Hey, Blessed Queen. Hey, Chris, me. He was scrolling and somebody sent him the info. Exactly. Child. Okay, there was a lady that said he was there, but I didn't hear it from you. I seen somebody saying that too, but where I got it from was his page, y'all. He literally did a reel popping his ish. You swear he got a buddy pass from his elder or something. Yeah, I might pull up here all on the motorcycle with the, I ain't gonna. He was popping big-ish. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That real he did. I'm about to tell y'all why. Hey, Reese, baby. I'm about to tell y'all why I even did that live. Because, for one, like I said, I have sources who send me stuff. And I get stuff all day long of stuff that they want me to talk about. I talk about the stuff that my audience wants to hear. Jaffe said it in the comment. He know what time it is. He's a, well, I ain't gonna say he a blogger, but he a content creator. He know what time it is. You gotta speak on what it is. It is what it is, shit. Hey, Miss E. So this is the post he been making lately, y'all. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a second. My bad. I had got a text. Okay. This is the post he had been making lately. And shout out to my source who went back and found this because I ain't got that type of time, baby. He did well. That's the one about the roach. The day after, LaTrue posted that him and Miss Season was eating shrimp, sausage, grits, scallops for breakfast. LaTrue captioned it breakfast this morning, but I forgot to post. And then next thing you know, he posting a reel with a bug on land and a bug underwater talking about the shrimp, and this should not be in your breakfast, lunch, dinner, Leviticus 11. So that ain't messy. That's a subliminal, and it's definitely messy. Everybody knew you was talking about that man. That's why people was putting stuff about LaTrue in the comments. How you gonna talk about me? That's so hypocritical. Okay, so he made a post, April 29th. He says, I seen a post that said they just want to be a good stepdad and eat meow. Wow, real kings would have said, I want to be that man that leads you and your kids to the kingdom of heaven. Free gems when a man, he cares about your soul goes when it leaves here. That's what he put, y'all. He typed it just like that. And tags who need to hear this, hope this helps someone. He was talking about LaTrue, because LaTrue literally shared a reel of a man saying all he want to do is be a good stepdaddy and eat meow and whatever. Is that not messy in a subliminal? Like, come on now. So, but this is the reason why I did that live. So he constantly making posts, with pictures of his kids saying this won't get a lot of shares because it's not about the drama, but free gems, moments like this is what matter. Money could never amount to the memories you leave your kids with. No matter how hard life gets or how tired I might be, to see my kids smile means the world to me. Hashtag real father gang. We know where that hashtag come from. So then he posts, see fake dad teach their kids or stepkids about how to get some money by any means necessary. I teach my kids what truly matters, how to get kingdom of heaven. We are not the same. Mark 8:36, for what it shall profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul. Sir, just because people not doing it like you don't mean that they wrong. That is not righteous judgment. Is the hypocrisy for me. So then he posts, I'm revamping the true meaning of what real father gang is, making memories. Time can never amount to the time you spend with your kids. Making memories in this thing called life. Give flowers while you can. Tell that person, whether it's kids, husband, rib, friend, etc., what you mean to them. Tomorrow is never promised. And he tagged his kids hashtag real father gang. So you constantly, that's how you branding your page now, real father gang, after LaTruth's hashtag, right? And constantly throwing subliminals at LaTruth, but you miss your son graduation. And then you charge it to black people being the first to get fired and on a job and all of these different excuses. Make it make sense. If that's the case, stop being hypocritical and talking about how other people father their kids. If you're going to be missing very memorable, whatever the word is, y'all know what I mean, events that involves your kids. You're putting this out on the internet, sir. I'm not in your house digging for this. It's business, period. It's just business. But clearly it must have struck a nerve, because you made a whole post about old pop. A whole post. What camp is he in? I don't even know. Miss Lady say, why he never addressed putting the dogs. I almost read that. If it's a lie, she sure put that lie out there. People KILL me, address everything, sir. And shout out to you, Miss Lady, because y'all, Miss Lady was a I think she still do support Bree, if I'm not mistaken. So the fact that she can see and still support her speaks volumes. But as far as that situation goes, it was semi addressed. He didn't say no, it didn't happen. What he said was he had a past, stuff happened in his past, they got past it. She said he took accountability and whatever. So he didn't say he didn't do it. He just said the past is the past, which you can only draw assumption from that he did it. He did it. That's the only thing I can say. It's because whenever people asked him about it, because I can't remember specifically where he was asked about it, but I do remember when people were saying it, he said something along the lines of the past being the past, and they move on from that. They grew from that. She said he apologized. He took accountability. Because I remember when they did their co-parenting live, and if y'all remember, it was on YouTube, and somebody in the comments says, "How do y'all?" What was it? I can't quote it verbatim because it was so long ago. It was something along the lines of, how do y'all help the kids with stress and separation anxiety from them being apart, and I think it was like that. And Bree commented and said they don't have separation anxiety or nothing like that because they never witnessed anything physical. So when she said that, I'm like, well, you literally put out there that he did what he did with the pit bulls with you and your kids. So it's like, it kind of gave cover up for his behavior in a sense. He's definitely that DABD. Bree said he was. And that's my thing. Like, you getting mad, but you got selective outrage. You're not directing your anger towards the person who actually gave us this information. We ain't pull this out our ASS. Where you think this information came from? The stuff we was able to speak on you. It was on the internet. Nika says it's like the first baby daddy calls out all of RH and other flaws. And that's what I be looking at. But the things he call out don't apply to him or his kid's mother. He uses scriptures only to benefit his thoughts and not what it's saying. Shout out to you for that comment. Because that's my whole point, Nika. The fact that he's literally subliminally calling out all of LaTruth's flaws when you were pretty much in the same situation. Because it was a point when you were absent. And guess who told us that? The source. So for you to say certain things and only speak on certain things is giving so much hypocrisy. It's crazy. Like, it literally came from her. Your absence came from her. She put that on the internet. But you on your page constantly throwing subs and trying to call out, trying to make it like it's broad and general statements, but everybody know you talking about LaTruth because they talk about him in your comments and you be agreeing to it. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, King. Like, come on now. But you will give him Zell credit and put him in the basket of, oh, it takes a village. Every time a situation happens that's questionable, that people want to hear from you. They want to hear your response. It's always, oh, it takes a village. But LaTruth was a part of that village too. Nobody's saying y'all got to be best friends. But as a man, it's not a good look. Constantly speaking on another man. Ain't nobody saying be best friends with the man, but dang, give him some credit. Because you were absent at one point. And like I said, it came from your BM. What also came from her is the fact that you wasn't being a big provider. It was, oh, if sometime he's giving this, or it's just $300. She did a whole live talking about you basically only taking care of what's in your household and not the outside kids. That came from her. Why you mad at us? The fuck? Why are you mad at us? And in my opinion, you could somewhat say it's in defense of Bree, because you didn't show up to her baby graduation. Like, make it make sense. But you on the internet preaching about how time invested is more important than being financially invested, in so many words. You're preaching about that, but you didn't show up. Of course people gonna speak on that. That's major. And like I said, for the ones in the back, the ones in the bushes who can't comment, if LaTruth didn't show up to Momo graduation and he knew about it, he wrong too. Period. And guess what? I still support him. I still support him because I don't have a personal investment with this man or his family. I'm not talking to them on the back end. I support them from a supporter standpoint. I'm not personally invested to where I need to watch every little thing they do and judge it and bring it to the internet. I'm not even doing that with Bree. But y'all can't see that because y'all pinpointing certain things. Y'all only looking at certain things. Granted, it was a point early on in the saga where we were very petty. But it was based off of her behavior and what she was doing to her husband on the internet. We were the women that were speaking up on his behalf. But I don't do that now. I don't do that. I talk about real life experiences incorporated with the content that's on the internet. Period. He needs to practice what he trying to preach. Facts, Tupac. He's not being messy. Exactly. That's why I say it's giving hypocrisy at its highest form. Like, you can't say that if you're doing it. That is one of my big. And then what makes it even worse, you're a Bible thumper. Like, dude, you have no room. You have no room to talk. And like I said, I would have respect you because I know you're going to see my live. Somebody going to send it to you. I would have respect you more had you just responded to what I said. But when you start trying to condemn me, like you God, we ain't going for that. Because you don't have a heaven or hell to put me in, baby. And I might get to heaven before you because you don't know how I live my life. Yes, I'm doing content on the internet, but it's business. I'm not hurting nobody by what I'm talking about. All you got to do is watch my lives. Because, you know, a lot of people like to run their mouth and talk and say, oh, she's dragging this person, she's doing that. But they going off of word of mouth. They're not actually watching the content. Ain't nobody over here dragging nobody. And like I said, I can't help what people put in the comments. That's their opinion. That's how they feel. I can't take that from them. That's why I say she didn't let that man know she's evil, but wait until Karma gets her. What are RH rights to see his daughter? Did he get a court order to see his child? Is she still in control? No, they have a custody arrangement. But that's what I'm saying. You know, somebody wanted, I guess they try to discredit me by saying I'm biased. They didn't actually say that, but she was like, waiting to see if you gonna check or say something about baby daddy number 2 missing his daughter's graduation. But I didn't know nothing about it. That's the thing. I did not know that baby had a graduation today. I didn't know that. And like I said, because it's possible that she never told him. It's very much possible. Did y'all think about that? And if she did tell him and he missed it, he wrong. Period. You can't take that away from him. He wrong. Graduations are important for the ones in the back. Treasure say, Lupac, do you feel if RH didn't attend, it was because of another party being present? Also, maybe that moment should have just been an intimate parent/child moment. The child is always first. Well, honestly, I feel like himself shouldn't have been present. It should have been her parents. Granted, she is with him, but if he not bringing Miss Season, himself shouldn't have been present off the strength of, and you have a conversation with him and let him know y'all done had situations in the past. This is her real dad, so I don't want to make it uncomfortable for him, so I'm going to let you sit this one out. Period. Because we all know what happened on the internet. It was a lot of stuff going on the internet that no daddy just gonna let slide. So that's my opinion on that. I feel like if that discussion was had, he should definitely have been told. Because y'all, like I said, I don't even know. And if one of my sources is in the live, in the live, let me know, inbox me, and let me know, or get the pictures or whatever, to show me who was actually there, and the post or whatever. Because like I said, I didn't know nothing about that. I don't follow her page to know. Now, if LaTrue would have posted it, then I probably would have seen it. But I don't see his stuff every day either, y'all. And that's on my kids. Like, I be busy for real. So people be like, oh, you obsessed, child. If you don't go sit down, if you don't go sit all the way down, you come in on what you want to come in on and draw your own assumptions. Sometimes people will put people in situations based on how they actually feel about them, but they covering it up, trying to put it over on you. Because if I put something out there without a name on it, hence all my captions, and you decide to make it about somebody, that's how you feel. Because I never said it was about that person. That's how subliminals work. Because there's plenty of times we done said stuff and they be like, stop talking about Brie. And it wouldn't even be about her. That's how y'all feel. Child. He is a hypocrite playing with God. Yup. And it still ain't personal. I don't have a personal vendetta or issue against that man. I don't talk about him every day on my platform. He just so happened to catch the smoke from that live. That's it. That's all. Jaffe told you in the comments. Basically, it ain't personable. It ain't personal. It's business. It's content. He know how it go. He let you know when you tagged him, boo. Babooski. So what? You can talk about whatever and whoever you want. They do. That's what I don't get. They could never make me feel away by them saying, oh, you obsessed. Child, it's plenty of platforms talking just about Krishan, just about Blueface, just about Royal, and CJ. That's the internet. That's how it go. Not every platform is focusing on all kind of different topics, even though we still do that. But they don't see those lives. They don't see those videos. They only see when you say something about their fave, and then they have an issue. They don't see your other content. They don't react to that either. It's only an issue when you throw in a live or a video about who they support. Thank you, Reese, for the super chats. Thank you, girl. I'm just getting down to them. Working my way down. Hey, Miss Bridget. He the one trolling people. And is. Call me a troll because you don't like what I put on about you, what I said about you. I'm speaking on what I see. It ain't personal. I speak on what I see. If you was handling your business, like I said, the information that I have on him came from his BM. It's what she put out there. So I could only go off of what she said. And then listen to what he's saying, what he put out there, to determine if it's fact or if it's not fact. Hey, Sassy M. That's how it go. I was thinking the same thing. How you gonna show up to the divorce party but not your child graduation party? It's all messed up. Amanda says he's Bree's employee and she wants you to be silenced. I guess Bree has big child. I ain't even talking about her like that. We been switching it up. But like I said, I can't control what people put in the comments. Like, I can't. It's stuff still happening. Yes, the saga is over. The saga was the whole DV situation. That's over. But stuff is still being put out on the internet. Period. And it's certain things. Now, granted, I don't talk about the petty stuff. You know, every little thing. Because I'm not following them. But if it's something major, like a lot of people had an issue with that baby sitting on him's lap. Stuff like that I'm going to talk about. Because there's a lot of people who don't agree with that. Reese say, right, because I can't see anything on Bree. She got me blocked on all platforms. I don't even be commenting like that. Hey, Life with Carissa, baby. Let's see. Hey, Angela. Love you too, girl. He's watching RH like a hawk. He's not teaching those kids ish. And he watching them yet. You got the nerve. If you don't go sit down, I'm doing what you doing, sir. Maybe I need to attach Bible scriptures to my work so we can be one and the same. Because we literally doing the same thing. Literally. Ain't nothing different. The only difference is you don't think is the same. But your thoughts don't make it realistic. Ooh, y'all hit that like button for your girl. Make sure y'all grab y'all memberships. Did my mom put the link in the chat for y'all? Because I seen a few of y'all asking for the link. Hey Miss Flo, blessings. Miss Ellen say, but the truth about the absences his was by choice. Truth by force. Yup. Come on, that's a whole word. That's a whole word, baby. And that's the problem though. This is what I don't like. Every time something happens with their fave or somebody from their side, they can't hold them accountable. It's always, well, he did this. Like, okay, what they got to do with this person? Nothing. Not a thing. Ooh, it's about to rain. Not a thing. Hey, Miss Doris. She said he needs to remember God ain't in this mess. Exactly. Miss Flo said we are all children of God, but I do believe he needs to get off the internet and get back into the word to get that true understanding and then practice what he preached. Exactly. Hey, Miss Ramona. Hey, D-Ham. What's up, broski? Like, I can't stand when people think that they are more favored by God than others. It don't work like that. Just because you can't see your reality and what it is, don't mean that you're more favored. And when I say that, somebody might have, let me give you an example. Somebody might have something happen to them, right? Detrimental situation, whatever. I'm trying to find an example. Car wreck, just anything. Something might happen to a person, or they might be down on their luck, can't catch a break financially, and still popping their ish like they favored, or or got more favor than the next person. That's not how it works. Like, you can't look at every situation like you more. That's what he gives. He gives the type of person that think because he reads his Bible and he memorizes scriptures and this and that he's more favored. It don't work like that. Because like I said, you don't know how I live my life outside of YouTube business. So you don't have the power to condemn me or say this is what's going to happen to me if I don't do this. Who are you? Because last time I checked, I don't pray to a ninja with dreads and Timu chains. I'm trying to be nice. But I didn't like that, y'all. Like I said, I have no problem with nobody responding to what I say. Like, that's not the issue. And I don't say nothing in a disrespectful way. So, respond. If you want to respond to what I put out there, respond. But when you start trying to condemn, then I have an issue. Because you ain't got that type of power, baby. Hold on, y'all. Miss White still in here? I wonder if Miss Marshawn is in here too. Miss Marshawn, if you in here, comment. Miss White, if you in here, comment. Lupac, the girl plays too many games with that baby. Booker Boy is still holding the baby on his lap. I mean, wow. Son's graduation. That's crazy, y'all. She never posted a graduation for baby girl, so are we sure she had a graduation? She didn't? Well, where people getting that from? Because people was literally in my comments, y'all, saying, speak on the truth not showing up like I'm not fair. You can't expect me to to be on my platform dragging this man to your standard to call it fair. That's not how it works. I'm one of his supporters, right? So I'm not gonna be on my platform dragging them to your standard. It don't go like that. Just because you don't agree with how I disagree with certain things he does, don't mean that it's not the same. The difference is I know how to do it in a way that it doesn't shame him. It's not personal with me. I didn't have no personal investment with the family. So that's why I don't look at every little single detail and crucify them on it. Because I never grew that personal investment with the family. I support LaTrue like I would support Chris Brown. I'm not talking to him on the phone on the back end or getting favors and I'm not saying nobody else doing that, but I'm speaking for me. So I could support him from a different standard. Miss Cynthia say, "Hey Lupac, I love your Louisiana accent and I could listen to you all day." Thank you. Shouldn't have Lupac, he shouldn't have woke up 18 months later to be concerned. He's definitely a non-factor. And that's the thing, y'all. I'm not saying he don't have the potential to be a good dad or he's not a good dad present, because based on what they put out there, he changed his ways, right? But we can only speak on what was put out to the internet. And the issue I have with him is the way he presents things, but the hypocrisy in it. That was my issue with him. They don't know what a content creator is. Wait, let's see. I saw the pics. Himzel and her dad was there. She probably didn't let Robert know. Oh, so she did. Well, why some people saying that Bree didn't post no pictures? So the baby did have a graduation and LaTruth wasn't there. And that's why I said I would need to know if he knew about the graduation. Did he know? Hey, Miss Mel Mel. Why was her father there? I mean, I would have thought he couldn't be around. Ooh, child, listen. Um, hmm, hmm. My thing is, hey, Miss Shari. I bet RA say I'm done when he out. He out. He done. What's up, Snooky? Y'all silly. Miss White. Okay, Miss White and Miss Marshawn. I'm about to drop the link for y'all, so we can get a little word before I get up off of here, y'all. Because I got some stuff to do today. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I think I got it. We don't need another incident like that last one. Ooh, Lord. Make sure y'all hurry up and grab it, because I had a situation on one of my lives, child. If y'all was in here, y'all know what I'm talking about. And shout out to all the new members. I'm just seeing y'all. Miss Sabrina, Nika. Thank you, Reese, for the super stickers. Thank you again, Elisa, for the super stickers. Shout out to Rosanette for being a 6-month member. We had a Liddy Live, members only live the other day. If y'all not a member, y'all grab that membership so y'all can get that exclusive content where I can really talk my ish. Let's see. Hey, Miss Charlene, she say in chat. Oh, she's showing the graduation now? Okay. I'm going to check it out. And like I said, at the end of the day, if LaTruth knew about it and he didn't go, he's wrong, y'all. Period. He's wrong. But if he didn't know about it, and that's why he didn't show up, y'all can't say nothing. Y'all can't say nothing. Hey, Sadie. Facts, because he's definitely is doing this all wrong. Hold on, y'all. Let me stir my food. Y'all grab the link. Miss White and Miss Marshawn, y'all grab the link. I'm coming, y'all. Give me a second. Because I need to add my other meat to my pot. Oh, I had to add some more water. Go all that tripe down, baby. Because one thing about tripe, if you cook tripe, you got to start that early in the morning because that tripe take all day to cook to tender. So I need to, hold on, y'all. I need to add my other meat. Let me see if they grab the link so I can add them up so we ain't just in silence. Hold on. Miss White, that's you? Show me you so I don't add a troll. Cause listen, okay. I'm scared now. I'm
Lupa,
scared
can
now,
you
y'all.
sing?
Yeah, you can turn it off. You want to turn your camera off?
Oh, I don't care. Either
Oh,
way.
okay.
But
I
why
look.
is
I
it
had to make
echoing?
sure it was y'all because I had an incident up here, child. These people, I ain't gonna even say what happened, but it was crazy. It was crazy. Okay, so I need to add my meat, y'all. But I'm gonna let y'all speak on this situation. What y'all feel about this situation with the baby daddy number one?
Well, how you doing, Miss Marshawn and chat, everybody?
Hey, Miss White.
Um, First thing came to my mind, Lupat, was Matthew, the book of Matthew. And you got to go scripture when you're dealing with people like this. You got to show them their own stuff because the book of Matthew, chapter 18, I think 16 or something like that, it tells us, when you have an alt with a sister or brother, that you go to them and you go to them in love, right? And you bring a witness. So therefore, if the person say that you said something that you really didn't say, or the intention behind it gets twisted, you have a witness there. So what troubled me was that he tagged somebody else that could be problematic in this situation to go against what you were saying instead of going directly to you. Like he was supposed to reach out to you and be like, sis, I see what you said. However, can we talk about it? Because I feel like you're wrong in this matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot
Let
of
me
people.
know. Let me know if if it's echoing, cause I'm unmuted, y'all. That way I can mute while Miss White and Miss Marshawn talking. So y'all, let me know if y'all hear echo
I
real
don't.
quick. You don't? Okay, good.
Um,
Go ahead.
what do you think about that, Miss Marshawn?
Yeah, I agree. So with him being in the Israelite community, number one, he's supposed to go to his brother in private. You're never supposed to blast your brother. And that's Matthew 18:15. He and then as far as him having a witness, he still went about that wrong. He never should have did that online. You can have a witness, but that's just so that that's like a mediator. But he's all the way wrong. And if his leader is guiding him this direction, telling him that it's okay, his actions are okay, he is dead wrong. And he almost in reprobate status. That's where God takes your spirit and then he start taking it away from you. But also there are a lot of Israelite camps that they still go to clubs. He ain't got no business in no club with nobody twerking. Like I don't know what camp he with, but that's way off.
Miss
He
Marshawn,
needs.
did you stop your YouTube?
I don't know. How do I do that?
Stop your. I think you have an echo.
Okay, how do I do that?
If y'all listening on the outside to an exterior device, turn it off from that point and just keep the StreamYard on.
Uh,
Like if you was watching YouTube,
mm-hmm.
um, clear it out your browser or off your phone if that's how you
Oh,
got it
okay.
on. Cause
So
it'll
when I
have a
bring
little
up the
echo.
YouTube, it's just showing me the stream yard.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Should I
so it's not
get out of
showing you
stream
was
yard
watching it.
and go
Wherever
stop the
you was
YouTube?
watching it through YouTube, I mean, wherever
Mm-hmm.
you was watching it through YouTube the first time, clear that one off and just keep your StreamYard up.
Girl, I got this new iPhone. I don't know how to work it.
Is it bad? Oh shoot! Well, she gonna come back up. But yep, Miss Marshawn is actually of that religion. Is it called religion with them? I don't know how it work, y'all. But she how they say it, Miss White, practice Hebrew is
This is what they
Israel.
um.
I don't know. I don't want to
No,
get it
I got an
wrong.
echo. Hold on.
Let me mute. I don't want to get it wrong because I don't know how it works. But um, is she? Do they call it Hebrew or Israelite? She's an Israelite. I don't know, y'all. It's something like that.
They're Israelites. Um,
There is an echo. Let me mute. Miss White, I muted for you.
oh, look, and I went off mute, but I still have an echo, and I don't know why.
That's probably because I'm. Let's see. Talk. I'm about to mute. Talk now.
Okay. I don't hear echo now. Okay. But I know way back when they used to say Yahwehism for the religion of Israelites. So um I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know a little bit about it. And I also hear a lot with him saying or I hear what you say he has to get permission for a lot of things. And I know with them, the elders' responsibility is to guide them, to guard them, and to govern them. But he puts it in a perspective as if he has to like go get direct permission. Like we have to be honest because at the end of the day, when we all go see our maker, uh, you got to be accountable for yourself. And you can't say, oh, well, my elder told me to do that, or my elder told me not to do that. Because we all stand for ourselves in judgment when our day comes. You know what I'm saying? And we're supposed to learn for ourselves. Now they can guide, guard, and govern us as I stated, but at the end of the day, we make the ultimate decision. We're there to make our own decisions. At the end of the day, that's why God gave all of us free will. And
And yep, I agree.
I don't know if you heard what I was saying earlier, and I heard Miss Marshawn piggybacking off of what I said, and a lot of people talk a lot of junk about the back end, but actually, when you have problems, that's where it's supposed to be handled. It's not supposed to really be up front. But I'm not speaking. I understand that the people covering the saga was not in a biblical perspective, but this man is. So that's why I said that because he preached the Bible, like he taught the Bible, and you can't alleviate that because that's supposed to be the first thing he done. And like she was saying is that you are supposed to have a witness, but in his case it seems like he wasn't looking for a witness but more or so a co-signer, more or somebody to fit in it with him and not just to be the mediator part of it. So, and he
Yeah.
definitely, if he was going to have a mediator, it should have been someone who had absolutely nothing to do with no parts of this saga whatsoever. None whatsoever. So,
Yeah, it's like he was trying to get him to co-sign to my character based on how he feel with, the LaTrue situation. So, but I honestly, I feel, a lot of my supporters feel like Jaffe was taking shots, but I don't feel like he did, because like I said, he didn't lie about what he said. Were you in here when I read it? When I read his
I was listening. I was driving, but I was listening to it. I was definitely listening. And if you go back to like you remember when Kevin and Amora had got into it, and he kept saying, "Go get your husband, go get your husband, go get your husband." Like, if anything, he should have been asking Jaffe, "Tell me a little bit more about this lady." She's engaged. Well, probably need to speak with him as the head of her life. Like, they know, and he knows, and why his elder didn't tell him that he should have been, going to the head of your life first and not directly addressing you, even if he thought you did something wrong. Because I wish a man would come to me with a problem that he got for me, then he gonna have to see Mr. White. And it ain't me talking. That's just how it goes. I don't care what religion you are. Like, right from wrong. Period. Miss Marshana's back up. I'm gonna mute so she can speak.
Okay, Miss Marshawn, can you tell them what your I don't know if y'all classify it as religion or what it is, because I didn't want to explain it and I didn't actually know the details.
Yeah. So it's not a religion. It's just who we are as a people. We all, any black or so-called African American, Native American, meaning the native indigenous Indians, and the Hispanics, not Spaniards. We all are from the 12 tribes of Israel. We are the people of the book. That Bible, the King James Version Bible, is written by our people, for our people, and to our people. It's Black History book. That's what the Bible is. The King James Version, not the New International, the Protestant books, all those different books. But pretty much, we just starting to come back to who we were before God turned his back to us and left us to deal with our sins, from our foremothers and fathers, going way back to when we were in captivity in Egypt. So we just really turning back to the laws, statutes, and commandments. We are not a part of Christianity. Christianity were those Christians from so-called Christianity. Those are the same people who enslaved us, murdered us, gave us our people smallpox, and the Tuskegee experiment, and all of that stuff. So the Christian thing, we don't believe in that. People go to church on Sunday. That's not the Lord's Sabbath. The Sabbath is
Mm-mm.
Friday, sundown to
Saturday.
sundown. That's right. That's the Sabbath day. That's it.
Now, Miss Marshana, do y'all still go by the term Yahwehism? Do they
Go by
still use that term Yahwehism?
no, um, because like even though like the Most High, well, not the Most High, but Christ have many names. I guess the Most High do have a few names according to people, but we'll never know his true name until he come back. But
Right,
you Yahweh, because certain letters were not invented back in the day. That's what that's all
right,
about.
right, right,
Yahweh,
right.
Yehuda, and all that kind of stuff. But you can call him that. Is not his right name. It's not his righteous name. We won't have that until he come back, because we've been scattered across the four corners of the earth. We everywhere.
Well, I asked because I remember people referring to it as Yahwehism and not Israelites.
Well, that's probably like back in the day,
Yeah,
but how
I'm a little bit
terminology
older,
all.
so I just remember Yahwehism.
I've never
Um,
really heard of that, to be honest with you. I've been in the truth
okay,
for 7 years, so I'm still a babe in the truth.
I
I have
got you.
things, that I have to work on, so I'm not quick to judge. But
But
let's
you know
be
the
clear.
basics.
Yeah, let's be clear
Hmm.
though. Let's be clear, because people talk about judging, right? That scripture about you can't judge, only God can. When they say only God can judge, that's that Christian stuff. That's not true.
Yeah,
if,
the
if
speck in the
you are
plank, baby.
yeah, if you living righteous and you see somebody doing something that you have repented of, because we all was born in sin, we don't know what we're supposed to do. So
Hmm.
when you find that out and then you repent, meaning change that way, you have the right to correct
That's
your
right.
brother or sister, right?
And
You
it's no longer
because
a
you picked the
stronghold for
beam.
you.
That's right. You've picked the beam out of your
Hmm.
eye. So you do have the right to correct. That's what love is. People think God, they think when they say God is love, they think emotion, mushy feeling. No, God said, if you love me, keep my commandments. That's what love is to God. Us keeping the commandments.
Yes,
Listen, y'all,
So
absolutely. I,
so Miss Marshawn, how you feel about what I call him kind of judging, but it's kind of like a not personal investment, conflict of interest. His judgment subliminally towards Latrue.
um, He don't have the right to do that. That's pure jealousy and hatred. See, he hate his brother in
Right.
his heart. That's what he really feel. Because that's what God calls that. You hate your brother in your heart. You consider a murderer in God's eyes. That's what that is. It's harsh. The Bible ain't lovey-dovey book. So baby daddy number one, he is completely wrong. He have no business doing what he is doing, and he is showing hatred toward his brother, toward Robert Hampton. He don't. Number one, he never married Brianna, so he don't have no say. Brianna and Robert was married. He don't have no business even talking to her about her marriage. He is so wrong. But you know what, Lupac? I have to refrain from saying anything on the platforms and stuff, especially Facebook, because if you go to my Facebook, I'm affiliated with a lot of Israelites. So I can't just, because I am affiliated with a camp, right? I don't necessarily go there, but that's who I represent. So I have to be careful on what I say. But I'm saying it right now on your platform. He is completely in the wrong. He has no business
Yeah.
inserting himself in that relationship. What he should have done was got his kids. That's what he's supposed to do, because he calling himself
Hmm.
living righteously, and his baby mama is a Jezebel. She talked too much. She
Yep.
a
They
Jezebel. She's an
Ooh.
adulterer. She's a fornicator. She do all that. Fornication ain't just sex either. You fornicate against God when you take on other religions and other books and all that. That's fornication. So he completely wrong though, and he gonna have to pay for that. And guess what? His blood is on his leader's hands, not just his leader too.
you know what? And
Wow.
even
See, you educating us.
speaking of his leader, Miss Marshawn, this is what I felt like, because once you get permission or the go ahead or the guidance from your leader, you're supposed to leave them out of it, because I think
Right.
it's First Timothy where you're supposed to protect your elder as well.
Yeah,
Like they
you.
not above the law or any of that, but you're supposed to keep your elder in a high place. So
Yeah.
although it's just like kind of like how we do when somebody give you a piece of information, you take the information and you move on, but you won't be like, well, Lupac told me to go ahead and
Absolutely.
do this. You don't
Absolutely.
let them know where it came from, because you stand on that thing as a man, and that's between you and your elder, what he's already told you to do, because now you've left your elder on the hot seat to be able to go against frivolous allegations. So I
Absolutely.
found that to be odd as well. Like, why are you always saying I got permission? It's like you
Right.
saying,
He don't want to
you
be held
it's like
accountable.
you wrong. So
Right.
what you're gonna say is, well, my elder told me I could do this. And why do you need permission from somebody to do what you know is right or wrong? As a man, you stand up on your own. And even what you were referring to, Ms. Marshawn, about not speaking publicly, because they take y'all back to Leviticus, I think, right? Is it Leviticus that y'all have to stand on about not speaking oughts against one another?
You're right.
So,
That's true. I
and
remember the
so I
verse.
understood that and I respect that. But at the same time, y'all have a oath to speak when you see wrong. So that
Absolutely.
kind of
That's
puts
called
you in the
correction.
rock between a hard place. I got it. I understood
But
exactly
you know
what you were
what?
saying.
You know what too though, Miss White? So he is supposed to get, you go to seek counsel from your elder. And that's what he should seek counsel, but he don't need counsel in this. He been in the truth long enough to know what he should and should not do. He don't want to take accountability because he know he dead wrong. He know he got
Right,
hatred
because
in
he
his
know
heart
you
for his brother.
wrong. So he
He know
say,
he
my
wrong.
elder said I could do this.
And
So
guess
if
what?
anybody else look at him and through a Leviticus eye, he can say, well, my elder told me to do it. And then that
Absolutely.
elder got to go through another tribe leader will be like, well, why would you tell somebody out of your tribe to do that?
Well, the
So
elder should have corrected him by now.
yeah,
But do
yeah,
he have an elder? Who is his elder? I don't even know what camp
that's what I
he
want to
from.
know. I'm
Is he
curious.
his own camp? Like, because there's a lot of individual lights out there. They don't believe in camps.
Yeah. I found it ridiculous when Lupac was reading it and he said, that he go to work for the white man.
We do.
Ah,
We do. We
but
go
why
to
they not teaching him different?
huh?
Like, why is he not? They really big on helping you do your own.
Yeah,
Well, you
so
don't have to put yourself in that position.
that's true. But you know what too though? Okay. Um Israelites, we still regular people, a just man falling 7 times. We have to repent. You see what I'm saying? So I get that part. But he shouldn't be his leader shouldn't be giving him, wrong direction or any type of instruction to where it's gonna fall back on him or um anything like that. And because like you said, he gonna be in the fire.
Right. Because at this point, the leadership taking the helm of this by now.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, for sure. But who is the leader? We still don't know.
Right.
That's
Who
what
is the
I'm saying.
leader?
We don't even know if he really have one. That's what I'm starting to think. Is he, because we regular people, we still though are supposed to try to do the right thing and supposed to be an example, and that's what he should be doing. He should be trying to be an example. But seems to me
Right.
he still, and don't get me wrong, I am still in the world on some things. I have corrected some things, but him being a man, because the men are the leaders, he supposed to be tightening up his ship by now. It don't
Mhm.
even make no sense. And then as far as us working for the white man, listen, a lot of people don't want to believe it, but we still in captivity. This not where we from. And Africa is not the motherland. I
It's
wish
not.
people would stop saying that. No, Jerusalem is the mother
It's the
of them
motherland.
all. That's
Hmm.
right. That's our place. And all that fighting and all that that's going on over there, God clearing that out. Because I'm telling y'all right now, the world is coming to an end quickly, real quick, like real quick. Because first, let me get back to this. Okay, so we still in captivity. So if you don't work for yourself, you definitely work for the white man. And even still, our money is generated through the government. We can't. It's some things we can't change in Babylon because this is Babylon. Some things we cannot change, but we do work for the white man. We still in captivity. Just imagine, Lupac, if they took your child from you and took your child all the way to Europe and you never seen your child again, and your child is a slave. He worked for them now, like we had to do. And your child grow up there and your child is 60 years old and your child never come back to your home. What is your child? He's still in captivity. And that's where we are. We still in captivity. Listen, y'all, we got to tighten it up, y'all. We just have to. The Most High coming back. And when he come back, you know how they say it won't be water but fire next time? Do y'all know that's not only is that World War III, but that's also Christ. They said he gonna shed so much blood, it's gonna be up to a horse's bridle. Do you know how much he gonna be dripped in blood when he come back? Because when World War III happened and he come back, because it's all gonna happen at the same time, he gonna take up his elect. Those UFOs are chariots. They're gonna take up the elect, right? The 1/3 that's gonna be saved. And then all the rest of us that didn't repent gonna be down here going through it. World War III, and
Yeah.
Christ killing folk. And the angels killing folk. You see what I'm trying to say?
And see, that's kind of what the Israelites teach. Lupac, they just teach you the word for what it is. They don't sugarcoat it. They don't add nothing. They don't take anything away. And like you go into the everyday church of today, they don't teach about that. They girl, they
They don't
stay
even
away.
tell us who the
Yes, this
Israelites
is
are.
very informative.
They don't even
They
let us
stay
know who
away
we
from that.
are. And you know what? They love bringing out John 3:16. Listen, y'all, I know, listen, I don't want to offend nobody on this chat. I don't want to offend anyone because number one, I'm Israel. So I'm pro Israel. I'm pro black was what I am. I do not have any hatred in my heart against no other race. But the fact of the matter is, Christ is black. God is black. The angels is black. Everything's black, 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 black. And Christ don't, and God doesn't love any other race. Okay? John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he's talking about is the world of Israel. You got the world of basketball, you got the world of Olympics, you got the world, the kingdom world, you got the animal world, you got a lot of different worlds. But the Bible is a lot of allegories and different just different things where people cannot dissect the Bible. Only Israel can dissect the Bible. So I'm sorry to tell everybody. Well, I ain't sorry. I'm happy to let y'all know that God love y'all. He chose you. He didn't choose the other nations. The other nations had us in captivity. China, Russia, Europe. You know what I'm saying? So even though we're supposed to live peaceably amongst all men, we better start loving ourselves first. Because God don't love the other nations. He said, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. He hate Esau. He hate them. He said they are the border of wickedness. And if you pull up the book of Obadiah, if you pull it up, it's just one book, it's just one chapter.
Well, a
Um,
lot of people don't know about those books. We spoke on it not long ago on our channel about the lost books of the Bible
yeah,
and things of that nature because a lot of people don't know on it. And sometimes you can't give people more than they can chew at one time. It'll go over their head. They have to be able to digest it, you know?
digest it. Yeah, you
You
give
said
them the
you've
milk,
been,
then the meat.
yeah,
Like a
you've
baby.
been indoctrinated for how long? You said 7 years
Yes.
into the philosophy? Seven
Yes.
years, yeah. Because
Hmm.
really, that's what it is, Lupac. It's a philosophy. It's really not a religion.
But it's
It's
not a
really.
religion, but it's a way of life. See, before captivity,
Hmm.
see, listen, before captivity, we were kings and princesses. We didn't come like this. They stripped us of everything. They took our name, they took our book, they took our identity. Lupac, like we
Yeah.
need to talk on the side, Lupac. Like real talk, I'm gonna give you my number. Like, just so I could just give you some information. You know what I'm saying? And you could give it to your people like on your platform and stuff like that. Cause I do get on the, I show you love. It's a few of y'all that I just stop in. I show love. I'll stay for a little bit, but Lupac, it's a lot of information. You got a platform. You can share this information. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a little careful a little bit, but you still, need to share this information because we don't even know who we are. We don't even
Yeah.
know.
When it comes to that, Marsha, I like to introduce people to the Willie Lynch letter, and I ask them to
Oh
read
yeah.
that and get an
Oh yeah.
understanding, and then they can kind of, because you have to
Oh
treat them
yeah.
like babies. Put them on the infamil because they'll choke, just
Yeah.
like how babies are. You can't just automatically start giving them meat and potatoes. They have to graduate up to a certain
That's true.
diet to
But we
be able
have to
to
make
eat it.
haste. We have to make haste now. We don't have time to baby people. We need to just tell them the truth. We do need to baby feed them though, little by little. But the problem is, I think, the problem is we rosy. We don't. People don't like the truth. I'm tired of people not wanting the truth. Why would you want to be
That's
lied
true.
to? I don't understand that. When I was told about this truth, I did not for one
Want
second.
to take it, did you? Hmm.
No, no, no. I did not one for second reject it. When I
Oh, you
heard
didn't
it,
want to reject it. And
no,
most
no,
people
no.
don't want.
Let me
They
tell
don't
you
want to
something.
accept it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
let me tell you something. When I found out about the truth, my zeal was so high. I probably watched. Listen, within the first year, I probably watched 15 videos a day, every single day, every day. It just seemed like, listen, like it was a new light when I opened my eyes. I promise you. I just felt anew. But I cried and I repented. I felt like a whore because he said, if you ever slept with more than one man, that's what you are. I'm sorry. That's what he said. So I had to accept that I had whorish behavior. You know what I'm saying? And then you just repent. I quit eating pork. I quit eating the shrimp, crab, lobster. It was hard a little bit. I slipped up a few times, but it's just that stuff we just gotta quit doing, y'all, because guess what? Everybody ain't gonna make it. But he don't give everybody the spirit. So you just hope and pray that he woke you up because 2/3 of our people gonna die. 2/3 gonna die. Period. Do you know how little? that's going to remain 1/3. That's like 1 out of 3.
Yeah. I
Wow.
saw
Yeah.
where somebody in the chat, who was it I saw? Miss Sandra, she was saying that Obadiah wasn't a lost book, and it's not. I just like to reference the lost books a lot because if you hear me keep speaking on being a babe,
Yeah.
and not letting people choke when they only know certain things. Because if I'm not mistaken, Obadiah is one from the final section of the Nivium, I
But it's
believe.
not Obadiah, not the lost book
Assyrian,
though. Obadiah
the
is not a
Assyrian
lost book.
period.
That's
Yeah, right. I
oh
was just
yeah.
making
Oh yeah, yeah,
reference
yeah. I
to the
get what you're
lost
saying.
books when we
The
spoke of
periods
it.
of time.
So I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that she didn't think that that's what I
Cause
was saying.
we
I
was
like to
in
reference the things that I know people can understand.
understand, yeah. No, and
Hmm.
that's okay because as women really, the Bible says suffer not a woman to teach. We really only supposed to teach women and children. You know what I'm saying? And whole Bible study with women and children. We really not supposed to teach. A lot of people think that the Israelites are misogynists. That's not true. This is what the Bible say. And people, but we've been indoctrinated for a long time. So I understand. I'm not
Yeah, and
angry
it's
at our
hard.
brothers and
It's
sisters.
hard.
Yeah. I'm not
Look, trying
angry
to
at
get a
them.
person to understand what a real Proverbs 31 woman is, and they'll hate you forever. If you really
Forever.
try to get somebody to understand that the Proverbs 31 woman was the woman who
Woo.
worked and took care of her family, and the
That's
husband
right.
sat in the field, and his friends said, "Oh boy, you blessed, ain't you?" you know. And but women be quick to be like, "I'm a Proverbs 31 woman." And I'm like, "Do
No,
they really know what that is?"
because
Hey
in this
y'all.
Proverbs 31 woman, you're quiet, you're shamefaced, you dress modest, and you take care of your home, you're submissive to your husband. You see, it's a lot that goes with that. And if people go to IUIC, the daughters of Sarah, they talk about that and they teach on that.
I
Yeah,
hate to
but I
drop this
wanted to
stuff,
really
y'all.
speak on. I came up so I could speak about how, oh
Miss
boy,
Wade.
if you're gonna really fall into your religion and you're gonna stand in it like you say, then do what your religion say, because he shouldn't really be addressing this woman. Like he should not
Yeah.
be addressing Lupac.
So
He
wait,
It's
what
a way for
happened?
him to do it.
Lupac, what happened? I don't even know what happened.
No,
I've
nothing
been
happened.
try-
I'm just speaking in general.
I've been trying to get y'all attention.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry. Lupac girl, I'm sorry. I'm
Y'all
just
was
talking.
deep in it. I was like, oh shoot, they going in it. We gonna listen, y'all. We're gonna have to do another live where we can kind of, cause I see the comments is switching up. Miss Marshawn, they didn't agree with a lot of stuff you said,
I can't
but
even see the comments.
you know what, y'all, that's her beliefs. I feel like we all have our beliefs, and I do think that would be an interesting live to do where we get different people on the panels from different beliefs and we can kind of compare notes. You know what I'm saying? So they I can't get into it, y'all. I don't have the time, but I have to get off because I gotta go get my babies. I have to go get my babies from school today, so I'm gonna have to jump the live. Unfortunately, I
Thank
hate
you.
to jump it at this time because we were so thick into the conversation. I might have to do a part two, but like I said, y'all, that's her beliefs. At the end of the day, I was not expecting Miss Marchand to go so deep into. Y'all know religion is
yeah,
a tough topic and it's very controversial. But we gonna definitely do. I think I'll do another one like this, members only, where we can kind
yeah,
of
that's a good idea.
Oh, she got knocked off. I just seen where it knocked off. Well, y'all can really dive into it because I seen Nika, I think Nita, they kind of wait. I can't see the
Yeah,
comments no more. Stream y'all
yeah,
going so fast, but they got their own belief. Everybody got their own beliefs as far as when it comes to
yeah,
religion, so it's very controversial. But we gonna definitely do a live dedicated to that, y'all. We gonna definitely
yeah.
do one. But I gotta
I
jump, y'all.
will.
I feel like this was a good live. I got my point across. Um, I got my point across. Like it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's the internet, sir. You can't try to come at people for doing exactly what you do. It makes no sense. It's very hypocritical. And it's just crazy. Like make it make sense. And clearly,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
against your beliefs because you know based on
Regardless of
what
what
y'all
religion you
said.
are, he shouldn't be addressing you. He should be trying to handle it in a different manner. If he's
Yep.
gonna be the man that he say and stand that he is, like That's it. That's all.
Exactly. But I love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. I try to do.
Everybody have a
Hopefully, I
good
can get
day.
another live in Sunday maybe. But I'm gonna be relaxing with my baby, y'all. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's okay, Miss Marshawn. She say sorry, Lupac. I'm going back to work. She said she apologized if anyone is offended. But like I said, y'all, we'll do another live, maybe a members only, where we can really go into it. But I love you guys. Talk to y'all later.